What up, everyone? What up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to dive into today's Q&A session. All right, we're exploring all things energy healing and spiritual wellness. I've got some amazing questions from you all, so let's jump right in. Now, if you want to ask questions and have your answer on one of my videos, please ask your question down in the comments below or send me a DM on Facebook. All right, so the first question, one of my followers. Now, I'm not going to mention any names or anything. I'm not going to put anybody on blast, but you know who you are. All right, so the question is, hi, I've been hearing a lot about chakra balancing lately. Can you explain what chakras are and how balancing them can benefit our spiritual health? Great question. All right, that's a very, very good question. All right, so it's a very complex topic, but I'll try to make it short and quick. The basics of chakras. Okay, so chakras are energy centers in our body. All right, we have 7 main ones. Okay, they're each aligned with different aspects of our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. All right, balancing these chakras can help you feel more grounded, could reduce stress, enhance your overall energy flow. It's kind of like tuning up your body's internal energy system. All right? That's a very good question, by the way. Thank you for asking. All right, so we'll move on to the next person's question. Again, not mentioning any names, you know who you are. All right, what are some simple practices I can do at home to boost my spiritual healing? Okay, I love this question. Love this question. All right, there are so many easy ways to enhance your spiritual healing. Now, you can start with daily meditation. All right, calm your mind. You can practice gratitude to elevate your mood. Incorporate energy cleansing techniques like smudging and smudging with sage or using crystals, even if you're into that. All right. Remember, it's all about what resonates with you. You know, I've been practicing the occult for about 8 to 9 years now. When I really started focusing on the spiritual realm and just being curious about how life works and just being curious about what makes everything work and how everything's put together on a spiritual level. So I've just been focusing on the occult. I've been focusing on energy healing and alchemy and a few other different topics that I study, as well as the Holy Bible. Now, I'm not going to get into a whole lot about that because I'm not religious per se, but I do believe in God. All right, but I'm not going to get too much into that in this video. We'll talk about that in a future video about my beliefs and what brought me into this realm of thinking. Okay, so anyway, the final question. All right, thank you. Hey, thank you. All right, final question. You know who you are. All right, so the question is, can you share a personal experience where energy healing made a difference in your life? Absolutely. Yeah, I could definitely share a moment in my life where it made a difference. All right, and it made a difference in changing. All right, so there was a time when I was feeling really overwhelmed and stressed. I decided to try energy healing, and it was a game changer. Through practices like Reiki and chakra balancing, I felt a significant shift in my energy and overall well-being. It truly helped me find balance and peace. All right, so my video is coming to a close. I have to wrap this up. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you have any more questions, drop them in the comments below or DM me on Facebook. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. See you next time. Thank you for being here, and you have a great day.